our happy medium. Jodi Livon is a crowd favorite, and today we're going to put her in the hot seat.
That's right. We're asking her some of your questions from Facebook and our audience.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome back our happy medium, Jodi Livon. All right, Jodi. We've got a couple of questions from Facebook, and then we will touch base with our audience who is here today. Let's ask this one first from Cheryl. She says, if you are in a crowded room, how do you distinguish whose loved ones are coming through with a message? And is it hard to, quote unquote, shut it off when you're just trying to go out and enjoy yourself?
So I can shut it down but not off. And how I determine that, like I'm going to be doing gallery style readings soon, that it all is based on how you feel, because your intuition is always based on how you feel. And how I feel about something comes up. So if all of a sudden I feel an Italian kind of woman that knew a lot about cooking and would hit you with the bag if she was angry, but a really great sense of humor, that's my great-grandmother. I know that somebody's great-grandmother with that kind of a personality is right there waiting for me to introduce them again to their loved one.
Boy, that must be.
That's just the reference, like, all these touch points.
Yep.
All the time, you're just connecting.
Boy, turning it off feels like a better option.
Yeah, how do you sleep?
Yeah, but
like, does it eat? Can you fall asleep?
Yeah, I can fall asleep, but I wake up. But it's all based on love. So just think about it. I just absorb love. It's wonderful.
Okay.
All right, here's another question. This from Cindy. We only accepted questions from Cheryl's and Cindy's today. Had to start with the C or else you're out. She says, Jodi, you are amazing, and I love your wisdom that you share with all of us. Here's a good question. What can someone do who has been through a health crisis to start living again instead of living in fear of the disease returning? Thanks in advance. And that's got to be really tough. Of course, we all think of cancer in this case, and when you see someone fighting it,
right.
How do they live again?
Yeah. So first of all, that somebody would ask that question means they've already sidestepped some of their fear. So we always fear what's going to happen if the other shoe drops. These people have already been through it. So if they kind of tune into the fact that they've already been through something like that and they lived through it, they're not so afraid. Whereas other people might not know what to do. You already have the experience. Chances are it won't happen again. Right. But you already have that experience, so you just keep focusing on the feeling you had when you got a thumbs up, the feeling you had when you knew things were good. And that starts to fill you up, and then you're not in fear, and bodies can get sick from fear too. So you tune into the good part of it. So you have the confidence that you've already been through it. I get this a lot.
It's the unknown. Like, you were afraid of the unknown. You know it now. So why worry and suffer twice?
Right, because you would know what to do anyway.
In a much more trivial sense, it would be like the first time you get on a bike, you're afraid of falling down on the bike. Right. And then it's that fear. But once you fall, you realize I got back up again, I'm standing up again, let's get back on the bike.
Right. And you're a better driver, even if you're bleeding.
See that? Oh, these are good. All right, now we go to Mike Marcotte. He is out there with our audience today. Michael, what do you know?
We allowed Elisa to ask a question. Lisa's from Matamita. What's your question for Jodi Livon?
Hi, Jodi. I'm wondering what it means when you think about somebody and then the next day or two they'll call me or email me or connect with me.
Love this. This is very common. So this means it's like a radio signal. When you think about somebody, you're putting out that vibe, and they're on the same wavelength, and they're picking up on it. That's what it means. So they called you, but you could have easily called them. What it means is you're putting out the energy to that person of hello, whether you realize it or not, or you're picking up on the fact that they're going to call you.
I wonder if this is how Instagram spies on us, too, whenever I'm thinking about like a vacuum, and then
and
suddenly there's an ad
nothing but vacuum
for a vacuum, and I'm like, I haven't even searched it yet. Maybe I'm putting out a signal.
Or maybe you're just Googling stuff.
Or maybe you know somebody.
Or maybe that too.
Yeah.
That could be a thing. All right, let's check in with Michael again. We've got some more questions from our audience for Jodi Livon. Who's next?
This is Becky. She's from Browerville, Minnesota. What's your question for Jodi?
I was wondering, what does it mean when you repeatedly dream about your loved ones that have passed?
So that means a couple of different things. It can mean that you have unresolved situation with that person and you're resolving it, or you didn't get to say goodbye the way you wanted to, so you are, or you miss them. And it also can mean a visit. So if you're calm, you feel peaceful, it's like in living color, literally, you're not scared, and when you're done with the dream, you remember a lot of it, that is a visit.
Very good. I wonder, too, did you ever have recurring nightmares or anything? As a child, I did, and I always was like, what is up?
It was a tornado thing.
With this?
I had a tornado thing.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know. I've never even seen a tornado, but I had a tornado recurring dream.
What's up with, I mean, just the idea of these recurring dreams, especially when they're negative, when they're not rooted in love, and then there's fear, and each night it's like, then you can have some people who are afraid to go to bed because they think I'm going to have that nightmare again, and I don't want to deal with that.
Well, I feel like it's a lot of unresolved stuff inside of us that we're trying to work out, and it's safer for us to do it in our dreams. And if you can remember when you go to sleep that you were going to say to yourself in the dream, I'm dreaming and it's okay, you have your power back.
This is like Inception.
Yeah.
This is like Inception.
I get the unresolved stuff, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, oh, that's, dreams are fascinating. Let's go. One more question real quick, Mike. Who do we got?
Kelly's from Coon Rapids. What's your question for Jodi?
Hi, Jodi. What is our subconscious trying to tell us when we have a dream about having to take care of somebody and get them somewhere, but you keep hitting dead ends and wrong turns and you never get where you're supposed to be?
So this would mean you feel unprepared. You feel unprepared in your life, and you also feel like you don't have the support that you need to get the things done. And most of all, it means that you take your responsibilities so seriously, and that you have a beautiful heart and you want to make sure you're getting it right. So just think of it as practicing in your dreams, and you'll take the fear right out of it.
It's a nice positive approach to that sort of a scenario. Jodi, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good to have you here.
You.
Now is your chance to grab your ticket to see Jodi at her next event. It's called The Story of Your Soul. It's on August 8th in Golden Valley, 6 days from today, friends. We posted those details up on our website, twincitieslive.com. We are